What if the one thing holding you back from your dreams was something you couldn't see, touch, or hold, something that slipped away every second? Meet Emma, a 16-year-old high school junior in the small, sunny town of Willow Creek, Ohio. With a sketchbook full of vibrant fashion designs and a mind buzzing with creativity, Emma was the girl everyone believed would one day light up runways in New York. Teachers called her a prodigy, and her friends envied her knack for turning thrift store finds into stunning outfits. But beneath her dazzling talent, Emma hid a secret flaw that threatened to unravel her dreams. Emma's days were a whirlwind of distractions. Instead of working on her sketches for the upcoming school fashion contest, she'd spend hours scrolling through TikTok, laughing at dance videos until 2 a.m. Her evenings vanished into Netflix marathons, and weekends were packed with gossip sessions at the local diner with her best friend, Mia. "There's always tomorrow," Emma would say, shrugging off her mom's gentle reminders to focus. Her dad, a high school math teacher, tried to explain that time was like sand slipping through her fingers, but Emma just rolled her eyes. "I'm only 16, she thought. "I've got all the time in the world to chase my dreams." Yet, whispers of doubt began to creep in. Why did her sketchbook remain half-empty? Why was the deadline for the fashion contest looming closer, yet her designs were still just ideas in her head? Her teacher, Miss Thompson, who once praised her endlessly, now gave her worried glances. Mia, usually her biggest cheerleader, started to pull away, frustrated by Emma's broken promises to work on their joint project. Emma felt a knot in her stomach, but she pushed it down. Could her carefree attitude be the crack in her shining future? And what would it take to make her see what she was truly losing? What happens when the dreams you thought were yours forever slip away in a single moment? For Emma, the 16-year-old fashion prodigy from Willow Creek, Ohio, that moment came crashing down at the annual Willow Creek High Fashion Show. The event was her chance to shine, to prove her sketches could leap off the page and onto the runway. But as the spotlights blazed and the crowd buzzed with anticipation, Emma's heart sank. Her entry, a half-finished dress with uneven stitches and a sloppy hem, was a shadow of the masterpiece she'd envisioned. The judges' faces said it all: disappointment. Worse, the first prize went to Sophie, a quiet girl who'd spent weeks perfecting her design. While Emma was lost in TikTok scrolls and Netflix binges, the fallout was brutal. Miss Thompson, Emma's design teacher, pulled her aside after the show. "You're better than this, Emma," she said, her voice heavy with concern. "Where's the focus I know you have?" Her friends, including Mia, started dodging her texts, tired of her excuses for missing project deadlines. That evening, Emma trudged home, her sketchbook feeling like a weight in her backpack. When she walked into the kitchen, she saw her mom staring at the crumpled feedback form from the judges, her eyes filled with quiet disappointment. Her dad, usually quick with a joke, just sighed and turned away. Emma's chest tightened with a mix of shame and anger at herself. Alone in her room, Emma tossed her sketchbook onto the bed, the blank pages mocking her. How had she let this happen? She was the girl with big dreams, the one everyone believed in. Yet, as she replayed the day, the truth stung. Her careless attitude had cost her everything. Was it too late to fix this? Or was there someone, or something, that could show her the way before her dreams faded for good? What if one conversation could unravel the mistake you've been making your whole life? After her humiliating defeat at the Willow Creek High Fashion Show, Emma, the 16-year-old dreamer with a talent for design, was drowning in regret. The sting of Miss Thompson's disappointment, her friend's distance, and her parents' silent disapproval left her questioning everything. Desperate for answers, Emma found herself at her grandmother Ruby's cozy workshop, where the soft hum of a sewing machine and the steady tick of an old wall clock filled the air. Grandma Ruby, a legendary seamstress who'd once designed gowns for Hollywood starlets, had always been Emma's safe haven. That night, with tears in her eyes, Emma poured out her heart. "Grandma, I'm supposed to be good at this. Why did I fail?" Ruby set down her needle, her eyes warm but serious. "Sweetheart, your talent isn't the problem, it's how you're spending your time," She leaned back and began a story about Clara, a gifted painter in 1920s Paris. Clara could capture sunlight on canvas like no one else, but she squandered her days at lavish parties, always saying, "I'll paint tomorrow." A wealthy art collector once offered to fund her first gallery show, but Clara missed the deadline, her easel empty. Years later, old and forgotten, Clara wandered Paris's streets, clutching faded sketches, whispering, "If only I'd used my time." Ruby's voice grew firm. "Time, Emma, is like that clock on the wall. It never stops, and it never waits." Emma's heart raced. Clara's story felt like a mirror, reflecting her own wasted nights on TikTok and Netflix. Was she doomed to the same regret? Ruby's words echoed. "You can't get time back, but you can choose how to use it now." As Emma glanced at the ticking clock, a spark ignited within her. Could she rewrite her story before it was too late? What would it take to turn her dreams back into reality? What does it take to turn a wake-up call into a life-changing revolution? Emma, the 16-year-old fashion dreamer from Willow Creek, Ohio, left her grandmother Ruby's workshop with Clara's haunting story echoing in her mind. The image of a painter lost to time was a warning Emma couldn't ignore. Determined to rewrite her future, she vowed to stop letting time slip through her fingers. That night, under the glow of her desk lamp, Emma tore a page from her sketchbook and drafted her first ever daily schedule. No more endless TikTok scrolls or Netflix marathons. Her dreams deserved better. Emma's transformation wasn't easy. She set her alarm for 6 a.m., trading late-night chats for morning sketching sessions. She enrolled in an after-school drawing class with Ms. Thompson, who was thrilled to see her spark return. When Mia invited her to a weekend movie, Emma hesitated, the pull of old habits strong. But she politely declined, choosing instead to stitch a new dress for the upcoming state fashion contest. Mia, inspired by Emma's focus, offered to help, snapping photos of her designs for a portfolio. Even Emma's mom chipped in, gifting her a sleek planner to track her goals, its pages soon filled with color-coded tasks. Week by week, Emma's sketchbook bloomed with bold designs, flowing gowns, edgy jackets, and vibrant patterns. Her confidence grew, but doubts lingered. Could she really outshine competitors like Sophie, who'd stolen the spotlight before? As the state contest deadline loomed, Emma worked late into the night, her sewing machine humming, her heart racing with purpose. Was this new path enough to reclaim her dreams? Or would the clock, still ticking relentlessly, reveal if she'd truly learned its lesson? What if every second you choose to seize could lead you to a future you never dared imagine? For Emma, the 16-year-old fashion dreamer from Willow Creek, Ohio, that choice transformed her life. After heeding her grandmother Ruby's lesson about time, Emma poured her heart into her designs, trading distractions for discipline. At the Ohio State Fashion Contest, her moment arrived. As she stood backstage, her vibrant collection, a bold mix of flowing dresses and modern streetwear, dazzled under the lights. The judges' applause confirmed it. Emma won second place, earning an internship with a renowned Cleveland designer. Her classmates, once distant, now cheered her on, and Miss Thompson beamed with pride. Back home, Emma's parents hung her award in the living room, their smiles brighter than ever. Mia, her best friend, posted photos of the collection online, calling Emma an inspiration. Reflecting in her room, Emma flipped through her planner, now a testament to her journey. She realized time wasn't her enemy, it was her ally, a gift that turned dreams into reality when used wisely. Inspired, she began mentoring younger students at school, sharing tips on managing time to chase their passions. Emma's story spread, sparking a wave of change in Willow Creek. Emma's triumph wasn't just about a trophy, it was proof that every moment counts. So, what's your dream? How are you using your time to chase it? We'd love to hear your story in the comments below. Maybe it's a goal you're tackling or a time management trick you swear by. If Emma's journey moved you, give this video a thumbs up and share it with someone who needs a nudge to seize the day. And if you want more stories to spark your own path, hit that subscribe button to join our community. Time's ticking, make it count.